Well, we had another trip, this time to South Carolina to see the family for a little bit of after Christmas vacation. And so we're starting up here in Austin, and we've been making our way to land in Anderson, South Carolina, and drive over to spend some time in Georgia. And I hope you'll forgive me if my voice sounds a little weird. I've been fighting a cold for a while. In fact, on the trip out to Anderson, we kept our altitude pretty low, down at 23,000, and we used the max differential pressure mode on the system to keep the cabin altitude as low as we could. It ended up being around 5,500, and if we had gone in normal mode, it might have been more like 6,500, maybe 7,000. So it was a little easier on my ears. And unfortunately, I've had some struggles with the GoPros that I bought recently, so I didn't get the audio on some of the first bit of this video, the intercom audio, but it picks up better later on. And here I'm giving Krista a little signal to flip that switch off and on again. That's the fuel selector switch, and it was in auto mode where it normally lives. But if the fuel tanks try to auto swap right when you're landing or right when you're taking off, basically when the weight on wheels is changing, it'll get stuck and just revert to a manual mode. So it'll give you a little CAS message. You just ignore it for a little bit on takeoff. Work on the important things first, but then you can just cycle that switch. And so I asked her to take care of that for me. And now that we're in cruise here, Krista's gonna head back for the snack service time. She basically told me to take over the radios and was kind enough to ask me what snack I might like too.
Right, so my goal is going to be landing runway 23. We'll get a slight headwind, slight crosswind from the right. The other one has a better, no, it's just all crosswind now, so yeah, 23. Have more than twice the runway we need. On our entry into that, we'll do probably a 45 to enter left traffic for that. So we'll go to the south of the airport. turn in on the 45-degree angle for that. So I will add that to my route. We should flag almost exactly right over your parents' house. Plugged in 1800 for a traffic pattern.
Gamma Jet 828, contact Atlanta on 125.62. Good day. 2562, Gamma Jet 828.
And we'll do 80 knots for our VRF, okay?
Okay, 80 knots.
A good bit of houses, but a lot of trees still.
Number 408 Delta Hotel, descend to maintain 15,000. The Athens altimeter 3019er.
Descend and maintain 15,000, 3019er, East Delta Hotel.
Alright, give me a, let's do 1,000 feet per minute.
What am I doing? Not up, down. 1,000 feet per minute down to 15,000.
Yep, 15,000 is confirmed.
Southwest 538,
And the
contact
scoreboard
Atlanta,
shows that.
125.62. Good day.
Vertical speed mode, that's good. Brings us to 75% power.
Anderson traffic, TBM 8 Delta Hotel, final 23 Anderson, full stop.
What?
The sun is brutal and there's a bunch of streaks on the screen.
Yeah, it's pretty dirty.
Alright, +1.
Green full flaps.
Ref. -1. -2.
Airspeed. Stall. Stall.
That was super smooth.
Not bad. Alright. Put the runway crossing here if we can make this. Here we are in Anderson a little before sunset, getting loaded up into the family car. We're gonna head over to Georgia to spend a little bit of time on Lake Hartwell. But this is the Anderson Airport. Nice little place. This is the current FBO, and they might be doing a new one over there, but it's a great airport.
And here we are leaving Anderson a few days later. Pretty solid IFR this time around with some light rain.
190 at 6, broken at 500.
Alright, we'll use runway 23. Okay.
Okay.
Let me get kind of taxiing.
Okay.
Let's wait till I'm on this, whatever this is.
Okay.
Not far. And go ahead and call them up, and you can tell them we're ready to go right away.
Okay.
And remember, they're going to tell you, like, you know, void
Yeah.
clearance valid and, like, void time. So go ahead and give you a spot. I usually just write the minutes in that they give me. All right, it'll be a normal takeoff. We got more than twice the runway that we need. Any trouble before 85, keep it on the ground. Any trouble after rotate up to 17, 1800, we're going to have to land straight ahead. Try to use manual override. We're not going to see much, so we're going to get what we get, but I don't want to stall the plane. Above that, honestly, I'm going to try with this and with SynViz. So I might be asking you to give me like a decent zoom, which would mean like I need to see the runway structure.
Okay.
So zoom something like that, right? You know, depending on how far out, even that would be fine, but I'll be looking for the runways on the map and on here. So I'll do a left-hand bank. That might give us a better shot on 3.5 or whatever.
Okay.
And we'll have to remember to get the gear down, otherwise we'll go up to whatever they want. This is alpha that we want. Everybody okay?
Affirmative, all clear.
Alright, tell them, say we're crossing 517.
Anderson traffic, TBM 8 Delta Hotel is crossing runway 1735.
I would say taxiing across next time, so they know you're on the ground.
Afternoon Greer approach. This is November 408 Delta Hotel on the ground at Alpha November Delta. We're looking to pick up an IFR clearance to Echo Delta Charlie, departing runway 23, and we are ready to go. November 408 Delta Hotel is clear to the Echo Delta Charlie Airport as filed. When entering controlled airspace, make a left turn heading 130. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect 300, flight level 300, 10 minutes. Departure frequency 118.8. Squawk 1776. Okay, clearance void in 5 minutes, and if we don't make it off, we will call with intentions. Thanks so much. 8 Delta Hotel. Alright. So
Good job. All right, double check me. I did 4,000.
1776.
Yeah, 177.
4,000.
Heading 130.
30.
Frequency 18.8.
118.8, and as filed, I had seen that you had the beginning of it in there anyway, and
Yeah.
we are, if not off, in 5 minutes.
All right, let's do flight flaps and trims are good. Fuel is good. Lights are set. Yaw dampers off. We'll do it later. Nurse separator on. Toga has been pressed. Here come the pedos. All right, well, you want to call that we're taking off on Unicom here?
Anderson traffic, TBM 408 Delta Hotel, departing runway 23, Anderson.
Hey, you see anything on your side? It's
Negative.
hard to see with the hill.
Right, slight crosswind from the left, almost negligible.
Right, thank you. Right, this is runway 23. Yes, looks correct. Put back on center line. Run up to 40%. Look at stuff here. Yoke is clear.
Yoke is clear.
You look down the runway for gear and such. Alright, 40%, everything looks good. There we go. Go for 85. 8. Positive rate. No more runway gear. You're getting a pretty good wind, actually. And the speed for flaps. Oh, damn. Right, push heading and flight level change, please.
Heading and flight level change, what speed?
140, be good.
140 is entered.
That looks good.
So this return flight had a few challenges of its own. We had 2 decent weather lines we had to navigate our way through. And when we finally got on the backside of the storm, we found, for me at least, record-breaking headwinds. We had like 135 on the nose at one point, and I saw ground speeds lower than 200 knots, which is the first time I've ever seen that in a TBM. That headwind was also reflected in the four-flight glide rings, and they were so severe that we couldn't glide more than about 12 nautical miles forward at one point.
Good afternoon, Austin approach, TBM 408 Delta Hotel, 17,200 descending 13,000 with Echo.
Just tell them we were on the arrival.
TBM 408 Delta Hotel, Austin approach, good afternoon, expect the initial approach runway 31. And you said you do have a Echo? Alright, so 125 right.
Want to go ahead and put the radar in standby?
Do you know how?
Let's see, I might be able to figure it out. see where.
TBM 8 Delta Hotel, cross FF at or above 3000, cleared RNAV, runway 31 approach.
Cross FF at or above 3000, cleared RNAV 31 approach, 8 Delta Hotel, thank you.
Approach for Southwest 2718, we'd love the RNAV from bounds.
South 2718, expect that to leave the speed restrictions on the route.
Alright, we'll delete the speed restriction and expect the RNAV Zulu 35 right Southwest 2718.
For Lima Foxtrot, traffic is no factor. Remain on your present code and change to advisor frequency is approved. Talk to you soon.
Austin Executive Tower, TBM 408 Delta Hotel, at Hinfield.
TBM 8 Delta Hotel, Roger, runway 31, cleared lane.
Clear to land, runway 31, 8 Delta Hotel.
Somebody's taking off.
It might be hotel doing touch and goes or something, because they were just there.
Banner Hotel, Hotel clearing at Echo.
Just landed.
Oh, no, yeah.
Banner Hotel, Roger, text back parking via Alpha. Parking via Alpha, Banner Hotel, Hotel.
Alright, we got gear, we got inertial separator, we got full flaps very soon. 1000 AGL, here we go, speed was fine. Full balloon. Now we got yaw in for autopilot left to go. Flap indication is good.
It's 2. Ref.
Airspeed.
Nicely done.
A little squirrely with the reverse kicking around.
TBM 8 Delta Hotel, left turn discretion, text back park via
Taxiway Alpha to parking, and left at Bravo here, 8 Delta Hotel.
Alright, after landing,
Yes, please.
the ice switches,
They're set.
inertial separator,
On.
trims.
Alright, that's set.
Maps. Radar we've set to standby. Lights and strobe. Ignition is on auto. CAS.
This looks correct.
And we will not need to motor.
That's right.
Okay, checklist complete. I've got shutdown queued up.
Hey, you got your wing.
Yeah, watching. Lots of space.
And straighten it up.
Lots of space.
Alright.
AC switch off. Throttle low idle for 15 seconds. Throttle cutoff, inertial separator switch.
Got both those.
Okay. And then if we're waiting for the CAS. Waiting for the sound.
Yeah, great. Yeah. Will do. Alright, Grady?
Yay. I remember.
Good. Boom.
Okay.
All right, good job, buddy.
Parking brake off. 1 second, babe.
It is off.